Alright.
Part 2. Here we go.
Part 2.
Juvie, your outro from the last video. Do you have one? I don't even remember what we did. We need each of us had an outro, but we cut
Yeah.
off at Anthony's.
Oh, okay.
so-
I can do mine then. Yeah.
yeah.
See ya.
Thanks. All right. Blue, since you're new, do you wanna give us an outro from the Fortnite video?
What?
So this is a two-parter, because it's the same day.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So I need you to take us out from the last video, because the last video we started doing outros, but we stopped at Anthony, like in the middle of
Oh.
his. And Dewey didn't get to do one, so.
Remember to like and subscribe.
Thank you. See, no one else said that. Look at Blue here, guys.
Nobody wants to.
You know, if I mute you, you're out of the video. It's as easy as that.
You mute yourself sometimes.
I do. It's true. It's actually not
Is,
even that I
is your
mute
audio
myself,
on this
it's that
time, buddy?
Yes, it's been on all day, and you know what? No one's audio was doubled. All right, everything's great. So, we'll
That's a
catch
lie.
you guys
That's a
next
lie.
time on the Homestuck. And here we are now with the Homestuck. So does everyone want to give an intro now to part 2?
Does everyone give an intro?
Yeah, we could do an intro.
Do you
I
want to
think
do
you
an
should
intro?
start reading.
I think we should do an
We should
intro.
just- yes, we should do
Because
it.
like part 2 doesn't have or part 1 didn't have an intro. We just kind of started it. I think we
Okay,
should
why-
do our first YouTube intro, all of us together.
I'm
Like
so
one at
I'm
a
so
time,
honored.
just like the other ones. The other little clips that we have. Hey, Anthony, you start because you're at the top now.
What?
You get to
Give me a
start.
second. I passed my turn.
All right, Dork, bring us in.
I hope you all are doing very unwell. Welcome.
That's all right. Ash.
Homestuck.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Thanks.
I know that thing.
Anthony, your turn. We'll cycle back to you.
Passing again.
Bro is
I'm not
eating.
ready yet. Maybe that too.
Blade, do you want to give us one?
Welcome back, guys, to another Homestuck read-through.
Another, yeah. Because we've had a successful one on the channel before. Thank you. Juvie?
Oh god, smash that like button. Remember to sub to my Patreon for $5.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, Anthony.
Top of the morning to you laddies. I'm Jacksepticeye, and this is Happy Wheels. You said it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm so glad I'm the one running the YouTube channel and none of you,
Yeah.
even though I'm just recording.
You
all
put
of
in less
guys.
work than the rest of us.
Hey, you're right. But that's what makes me the ideal owner of the channel.
Right.
Now, anyway,
We'd get too attached otherwise.
let's go. Part 2, Homestuck like 7 times. Leap pad time. Can someone just sub for Vriska? Because I feel like it's just going to be really annoying.
I'll do it.
The YouTuber should be featured the most.
Dork can do it. Yeah, Dork, you can be our substitute for today, I suppose.
Awesome.
For Vriska at least. So, is it time yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Is
Bro
it
is
time
adding
yet?
on for content. He's starving. He uploaded a 3-hour
Oh.
video today and he still has to.
How about now? How about
act.
now?
No, Dave, we've been waiting for 3 years. 3 years is a pretty long time. Long enough for me to see. Long enough for me to have picked up on the habit of calling them years instead of far more sensible unit of measurement, sweeps. I think you should be able to survive a little bit longer.
I still don't understand what's supposed to happen. He's just supposed to, like, appear?
That's my understanding, yes.
You mean here, on this frog circle thing?
I don't know, somewhere in the session. At which point, if he has any brain at all, he'll seek us out.
So Jade came on a gold ship through a tiny window, apparently, but John wasn't on it.
Well, his corp was somewhere, but that John doesn't matter anymore. Kind of like how there's a bird version of you out there. Now presumed dead, who also doesn't matter.
Mm.
The real John and the other little on girl will spontaneously appear from a different reality.
Great.
I determined a lot of this through my time travel reconnaissance work by arriving in the session. Sorry to steal a tiny thunder from the great night of time, end quote, but someone had to take the initiative and go on a fact-finding mission.
No, it's cool. You can have that thunder if you want it. Because I don't. Simple as that.
So true, Dave.
I can't even fight against that because that's the character I'm reading. Where did Ash go?
What? Oh.
I failed to now.
When exactly is this supposed to happen?
Soon.
And she's unhurt? Will she remember everything, Connor?
This is a totally different Lalong girl. Things went differently for her, so she'll have different memories. I have no idea if you and her and she interacted at all in her timeline. I don't know the full extent of John's alt-reality experiences either, but apparently things went wrong for them in about as many ways as you can imagine. Presumably because I wasn't around to keep everyone's shit in order.
Yup, Vriska solved everything.
Thanks,
So true.
Thanks,
Because she's a girl
Vriska.
boss.
She literally
Mm-hmm.
stopped alcoholism.
Stop
In one
9/11.
panel, you stopped it.
One
One
panel.
panel. It was legendary.
No words. No words.
Literally
Just slap.
just wow, wham. No more alcohol.
Check it out, guys.
No words
Watch it
needed
right
when you're a
now.
girl boss. So true.
He's gonna
Oh
get
my
back
God.
to the Vriskagram.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
I love Briskogram.
And there you go. Everybody loves Briscoe.
It
Are we
confirmed
just
everything
gonna
that I
rewatch
was
it?
talking about with how I hate Homestuck.
Yeah. Except that this just happened because Hazu was horny for a 13-year-old alien he created.
And he didn't feel like writing his story in a better way.
He also made like at least 4,000 pages of what I just fucking read completely obsolete.
True,
Yeah.
true. As a shield.
Banger
As a
song.
shield
Song
to
goes
know
pretty
all
hard.
of that.
That's what-
I
That
love
song goes pretty
Moonsetter
fucking
by
hard.
Toby Fox.
You know what Vriska also stops? Sexual harassment.
So true.
Except
Look at her go.
John stopped that, actually.
True, actually. You know what? You're right.
Briscoe stopped from this abuse.
Wait, does that mean that fucking John and Vriska? What?
John and Vriska?
No, I know they didn't. No, so
What is her? More character
does that mean Vriska and John are still a thing? Because the only thing that really got them to
No,
stop
because
talking
it's
to each
still
other was.
because it's still the same John.
Oh yeah, it is. It's still the same
He's
John.
still
But it's still that. But it's that.
There
It's
it
that
is.
Vriska.
Yeah.
Woo!
There it is. Oh my god. And then it's followed up directly by this.
Gay, homosexual
Gay.
gay.
Gay. Yo, his fingers were on fleek though. Holy shit. Hi, Cronin.
Ever spray.
Hi, Taver Spray.
And Arquia still exists.
Yippee.
Unfortunately.
Oh, that means I have to
No,
get my
not
voice brought
her.
out.
Not her at all.
You don't like Arquia, Stork?
I have to get
I'm
out my
not a
voice mod,
fan.
guys.
You're not a fan?
Not a fan.
He has the
You're not
best
gonna-
voice though.
He does.
I don't know.
It's a voice that can't even be created by man. I have to get an artificial.
The gummy bear.
Fucking gummy bear.
Oh, the gummy bear.
I am the gummy bear.
He just got rolled in Muta.
That's crazy. He's not worth 3 hours.
We're
True.
not on 3 hours. We're on last hour. IG88.
Oh, wait, we're on last hour? I already claimed them. I claimed Gumball.
Well, my last hour claim was worth it for Kuromi.
Oh, I want IG88. That's so lame.
Okay.
Anyways, that was that for all the viewers out there who definitely are not fans of Homestuck, because Koten is known to associate with people that haven't read Homestuck. Anyways,
We read this.
So true.
page.
we read this. Okay. That wasn't
Mm-hmm. Come on, keep up.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Lord.
Who wants to do a Tavra Sprite? Look,
I volunteered Juvie.
if only there was a
Blue.
color that was so fitting
Oh,
for the
that too.
character.
Blue.
If only there was some sort of coordination.
Hey no, Kanaya's speaking in this. I can't be Tabra.
That's true.
Not at the same time as Tavros, though.
Also true.
Oh my god. Oh my. And here comes just the
Onslaught.
paragraph of text.
I think Blue just won
Actually,
the-
Roxy's not here, so, you know, Juvie. You're the only one
Okay.
that doesn't have someone to read.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like clear my voice.
Of course.
Yeah, you're
You
ready.
just gotta
You're
sound
in it
as
for the long
wimpy
run.
as possible.
Wimpy as possible. That's just my regular
You already
voice.
did a good
Oh,
job.
don't say
Exactly.
that.
Thank you. No,
You
Oh.
said it,
sorry.
not me.
Snap.
What?
Smile. You just gotta, yeah. But yeah, I agree with this sentiment largely. Of you being more competent than most people in general, Vriska.
Thanks, Tavros.
Smiley face.
Hey, look! I know I'm not considered important enough to be in the loop on certain key tactical decisions anymore, and that I don't really know what's going on most of the time, and therefore I'm forced to take any bullshit that happens with a grain of snack material big enough to bludgeon a man to death. But if it's not too much trouble, Vriska, maybe you could take a moment to explain why Tavros is now a sprite, and Equius too. Also, why is Equius wearing a new pair of moronic-looking sunglasses? Thanks in advance!
Sorry if you're having trouble keeping up with the times, Cardcat. I didn't explain it because I thought the nature of the development was fairly self-evident. I mean, no offense, but I didn't hear anybody else voicing any confusion. What about you, Kanaya? Did you think it was very self-evident?
I thought it was. Jesus Christ.
You
I'm not
really
zoomed in. Hold
struggling.
on.
Holy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I thought it was fairly
Bro was
self-evident.
not prepared.
Not at all. Yeah, see?
You apparently took it upon yourself to prototype the 3-year-old cadavers of 2 of our deceased friends.
Wait, so does that make like Tavros Sprite still 13?
That's the only time
but
Kanaya-
everyone
Yeah,
else-
they're all still 13.
No, there's more Kanaya.
There's a little bit more. No, I got that. I'm not a fucking idiot. I mean, where did you find these unprototyped kernels? Did these people already enter their session?
Yes, they did months ago from the current frame of reference, but this is a void session, Carcat. I thought we talked about this.
What? I-
A
Of
void
course.
session. It's gonna kill you. I'm gonna watch it. A void
Hate
session, by
Suburban.
definition, is one where the players enter the game with the kernels unprototyped. As such, it becomes totally dysfunctional. It can't bear fruit because there's no battlefield in Skya unless you go to the trouble of putting one there, of course, which the Condes has already done for us via Grimbark Bait prior to our arrival. Quite considerate of her, really. This is aside from the point, though. The bottom line is, this session comes courtesy with 4 unprototyped kernels waiting to be put to use. So not being one to let a sweet perk go to waste, I took the initiative and put 2 of them to use myself. Really, this is some basic stuff, and I'm sure we went all over it at one point during our trip.
We did. Carcat, don't you remember when I walked everyone through this? I was making extensive notes in my journal. When I looked away for a moment, you and Dave wrested the tome away and began scribbling phalluses in it while giggling like children.
Maybe? I guess that rings a dong shouter. A what? Dude, laughing my ass off. What? Shut up! Look, a lot has happened in 3 years. We've all been through stuff. Am I really expected to remember every tedious morsel of exposition from a resident light bores?
Rose, get a load of this ungrateful Philistine. We don't deserve. He doesn't deserve our fucking acumen. Between your nervous obsession over the knowledge granted by our aspect and my unprecedented ability to weaponize said knowledge with ruthless gamesmanship, we are double-handedly saving the asses of everyone on this team.
I'm glad at least one person here appreciates this categorical certainty.
Hey, I appreciate that categorical certainty.
Whom do you think I was referring to?
Wow, okay, what the fuck ever to that vainglorious load of crap. I'm still spouting off here. I think.
That's
What was
fine,
I saying?
Carcat. Nothing. You're saying nothing. Take all the
Fuck
time you need to
you.
collect yourself. Fuck you too. And continue frothing out the mouth whenever you're ready. Like right now.
Okay, I figured out some stuff I'm still either pissed off and or confused about. You say there are 4 colonels here. You know, we did lose more than 2 friends on that meteor, which reminds me, I guess I should say hi Tavros and Equius again. Nice to see you guys back with us, sort of. Pardon me if I can't get too sentimental about the reunion, since along the way here we ran into about 10 different versions of your stupid ghosts. Way to be inconsiderate.
So
That
true.
kind of left a little air out of the poignancy balloon. Sorry.
Buddy.
Don't wink at me. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fucking sprite head ass. Who does he think he is?
Keep covering for me. So. Keep improving, Carcat Kenny.
I don't
have more to say.
Roger, start
Roger, start
echoing.
echoing.
Ah, the audio's
The
Greetings, old friend.
Oh,
Not too
God.
I have stored enough
Help me!
potency in my heating balloon-like pectorals for both of us. Though I should clarify that approximately half of my personality couldn't give the faintest biggity horse dump about you or your sentimental
Bro just
notion.
misread the word fidgeted.
Although I am very busy here, so stop talking to me completely.
Why am I telling your mic?
mic?
Hello?
What is that?
Bro, the voice mod I fixed OBS.
Fixed OBS.
So fucking
voice
broke. What have you done, Evil? Oh,
What's
it's
going on?
fixed now.
I fixed it.
Oh shit.
What's going on?
Where's Vriska?
Wait, did Equal finish?
Yes.
Oh shit. Hahaha. Oh man, classic.
Okay, that was weird. Yeah. And speaking of weird, one thing that bugs me about this is, I guess it implies you've been hoarding the bodies of our dead friends for the past 3 years. That's a bit fucked up, even for you. And not to get too macabre, but I would have thought that they would have, like, rotted by now or something.
Yes, there was some moderate decomposition.
They got
I did my
fridged.
best. They got fridged. I did my best to preserve them for the journey after quickly rounding up the bodies while people had their backs turned.
Well, shit. That's a hell of a mystery that I always thought was a mystery, but found it too disturbing to contemplate solving. But damn if it didn't just get solved. So that's fucked. I don't know if that fucking line continues. Up. That makes sense.
If you'd stop being a wuss for about half a second about a bunch of courses, I'll explain my reasoning. These are the only 2 sprites I had any intention of using for resurrection purposes. I brought Tavros back because, let's face it, that was kind of my own fault for unnecessarily impaling him with his own meds and all. It was my responsibility to make amends for that, so I did.
Oh, yeah.
Tavros to interrupt.
Whoops.
Yeah, fuck you.
No, don't. Alright. Then I made Arquez happen because, first of all, he's a national fucking treasure. Literally everything he says is perfect and hilarious, and if I hear a single word to the contrary from the peanut gallery, the motherfucker with the beef rackets to the top of my shit list. So please, I enthusiastically invite one of you no-taste mouth breathers to talk smack about the A-Man. Make my day.
That guy's fucking whack.
isn't it, Dave?
Vristian,
it's Dave.
nobody's arguing with you on that. Everybody here thinks he's pretty cool and definitely not weird or way too into horses.
Like,
Like just enough freak show steps removed from being my bro, I guess, enough to make me not feel like.
Dave, don't interrupt either. Nobody's allowed to interrupt me when I'm talking to Arthur, but that's the rule.
Owned. Oh, owned.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Second, the guy is a fucking tactical genius, totally conniving and calculating, unafraid to use methods that are just a bit morally dubious to achieve his objectives. And since I can't stick around for too long, the party is going to need someone like that. Besides, it's like a really fitting fate for Equius. He genuinely seems to be more comfortable with this state of existence and seems a lot happier than I ever remember him being while he was alive. I'm perfectly willing to do him the solid. After all, he did help me out when I blew my arm off, so now we're square.
you mean triangular?
What?
Triangular.
I don't.
It's a shade of my clop-damned glasses.
Oh. See what I mean, guys? It's a fucking riot.
Agreed. Thank you for the strong endorsement. Low blood / person I've never heard of and don't care about. I'll be finished my work here momentarily.
Excuse me, Mr. Arqueus, what exactly are you doing to her?
I'm disabling her tiara top.
Stop!
It's extremely delicate work, not to be trusted to human hooves.
Yes, I've
Because
also
we
decided it's
have
imperative
hooves.
to reclaim Crocker from the contest before she can wake up and cause more trouble. Her powers will be incredibly advantageous to winning the battle ahead. If you can keep her out of harm's way, in addition to providing her general purpose, resortive capabilities, she also represents one extra life for everybody. And since heroic deaths could be getting handed out like inexpensive tobacco foods pretty soon, I'm guessing this boon is going to come in handy.
And you get a heroic death, and you get a heroic death.
So, what about our other dead friends?
Huh?
Oh, you know, the Peta, Eridan.
Maybe not that second one.
Alright, them. I was getting to that.
Oh, okay. I know we talked a lot of strategy in advance, Friska, but I don't really remember you mentioning a plan to prototype our friends' corpses. Might have been nice to get a heads up. Not to make a bad pun, on account of the fact that most of their heads were literally severed.
Yeah, sorry. I had a lot of logistics buzzing around in my brain. It's hard to keep you apprised of everything that crosses my mind. I promise I'll be as thorough and transparent about my motives from now on as I can from now on. Okay, Pyro?
Okay.
Basically,
So after
she's saying she'll talk a lot.
Yo.
So true. My favorite hobby. So after prototyping Tavros and Equius, that leaves 4 remaining dead friends, but only 2 empty kernels. Obviously, this presents quite a dilemma. Well, okay, technically 3.5 dead friends, whatever the fuck that means. Akita, Fairy, Eridan, and Solix's dead body? With his half-ghost floating around out there with Ardia. I know that caveat sounds stupid as hell, but let's not get hung up on it. The fact is, we've got 4 corpses, but only 2 slots remaining, and there's no way I'm going to lump their bodies in the same fight to make a pair of freaks resigned to an existential hell worse than death, except Arqueus' price case, since those 2 nut jobs mesh with each other's personalities so phenomenally.
I must compliment? Whatever.
Yeah, because it's
Thanks.
a compliment, but it's a pun.
Oh, of course. The exquisite judgment
I mean, of course.
you've shown in this matter, but if I may suggest, nay, perhaps, command, you should prototype the 2 royal bloods and be done with it. They deserve it.
No, Arqueus, your reservation is noted, but the hemospectrum is bullshit. It's not going to factor into this decision.
I strongly disagree, but also sort of don't care, as you are.
So considering that there are 4 left, and I can't personally say that any is more deserving than life than the others, I intend to let them all rest in peace. That is my ruling, and I'm inclined to call it final. They can live it out the rest of their afterlives in the time bubbles, which they still need to be saved from Lord English, lest we forget. But are of greater importance here is the fact that it leaves 2 empty kernels of the resurrection backup in case one of the or 2 of you jokers dies in the line of duty once too often. Believe you me, you'll thank me for thinking this through all well in advance.
Okay, that's a good reason to have spare kernels, but maybe we should back up a bit. I'm not sure your verdict on our dead friends is totally airtight, or that you have the authority to make a final ruling.
Come on, Terzi. I'm not saying I'm an authority on morality here. I only said my ruling was final because my logic was so impeccable. It was kind of like a figure of speech.
Yeah, right. Let's think it through a little more. Solix's half-ghost is perfectly happy out there with Aradia. We seem to confirm it ourselves, so there's no reason to consider him. And Eridan? He murdered Feferi and tried to kill Kanaya and Solix. He doesn't even deserve to be in the running. But Nepeta and Feferi? What did they ever do to anybody?
Yes, this is my point exactly. I don't want to be the arbitrator of Eridan's value as a person because of the mistakes he's made, or Feferi, or Nepeta's, or Solix's, or anybody's. The only reason I choose these 2, fuck you, I choose these 2 over others is on account of taking responsibility for some nasty shit I personally. And there's also some tactical considerations for the greater good, but that's different. I'd like to think you of all people would be on the same page as me when it comes to taking responsibility for your own actions while in the same stride not judging people for their misdeeds too harshly. But if you feel comfortable continuing to crown yourself the Queen of Justice, then be my guest.
Oh, give me a break. I think we both know that justice issues are pretty cut and dried. Solix wants to be where he is. Eridan is a murderous douche. The girls are innocent. I say we bring them back.
Terzi, please, let's not bicker in front of the party. We need to be showing solidarity here.
We do?
Yes, we are equally important to the party as its overarching executives, the one with the most experience in the department of guile and ruthlessness. I may project my voice louder than you and borrow the spotlight for a little longer, but you are always the soul of Team Scourge. I couldn't be doing this without you. I wouldn't even want to.
Yeah, okay. You're right. I'm behind you all the way.
Well, I stated my case, but if you really want to revive them, it's fine by me. We have the torso parts right here with me, so feel free to round them up and prototype them at any time.
You do? Where?
In the hunger trunk, I've snatched all the spare remains there to keep them fresh along with our final living party member.
Huh?
Honk.
Oh. Wow, yeah. I think I'll revive them a little later. Yeah. Later.
Suit yourself.
So, am I inferring correctly from some shit I just heard? Oh, wow, I cut out a lot there. So, am I inferring correctly from some shit I just heard that,
Inferring what?
that Vriska is like the de facto team leader now? Or Vriska and Terezi? I don't know, I never understood the Scourge shit. You two have always been like this scheming, giggling enigma huddled together in Peapod for hella self-tickled murder dorks. Couldn't for the life of me figure out what you've been getting up to on that meteor. Is this it?
Is what it?
The plan you were hatching all along? Is this like your big move, your power play to usurp Karkat as team leader, finally?
Oh, brother. Dave, no, this isn't a coup. This is common sense rearing its ugly head. How about anybody kill you? It's common sense rearing its ugly head for a change.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
Good.
Wait. No, don't got it.
Nah.
It sounds like you're just being the leader now because you want to and making all the plans because nobody else wants to or really cares. I mean, not that I even care either. You know, I just want to set the record straight. Karkat, are you cool with this? Karkat? 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 Yo, Karkat. What? Oh my god. Dude, were you just not listening to any of that? To what? What? What's happening now? Man, how long have you been tuning all this shit out? I mean, I literally just said I don't give a fuck about any of the shit Vriska's saying, so maybe I'm not the one to talk, but at least I have the decency to actually be joking about that. What the fuck are you even doing? Sorry, I'm guilty. I zoned out on some of Circuit's self-important blither, and I was carrying private conversation with the mayor. Is that okay? Dude, you don't have to get the go-ahead from me. Showing up a little one on one time with the mayor is literally always acceptable. What are you talking about? It's private! I didn't hear you mumbling anything, though. We were mostly communicating through a series of simple gestures. I was talking smack about certain people here and chose to remain discreet about it. No, yeah, I know what that's all about. How when you talk to the mayor and most of the time words aren't even necessary, like he just knows. Man, the mayor's just so wonderful. I love him so much. It looks like he starts hugging him. No! That's fucking stupid! Just, what were you saying when I was spacing out just then? Oh, nothing, really. Just wondering how you felt about Vriska usurping your leadership role, and maybe you wanted to throw a vintage shit fit about that, or... Oh! That's a good one, Dave! Wow! Me? Leader? Too funny. I'm entirely and singularly baffled that it could still even occur to anyone to entertain the notion that I might still be playing any role, even within sniffing orbit of a leadership position of this ridiculous party. When was the last time I did anything of a leader-like nature without being trumped by Vriska's Machiavellian limelight gluttony? Or for that matter, when was the last time there was actually anything leadery to do that didn't involve snuggling up on the couch to watch Good Luck Chuck for the 500th time? I have seriously just been assuming her complete takeover of all leadership duties was some fait accomplished shit for 3 solid years, and I've since been enjoying the peace and quiet of zero responsibilities. Which is why, quite frankly, I have been able to keep my blood pressure down, and now resent the living embodiment of peace and fucking tranquility, which presently basks before you in a state of frothing, euphoria-hobbled turdvana. Okay, so vintage shit fit it is.
Alright, Kat, that was a beautiful soliloquy of the acceptance and understanding of your role due to acknowledgement of your overwhelming personal limitations. But be that as it may, you still actually do need to be paying attention here so you can keep up with the plan. While I may be the leader now, this may be the last day I see any of you for a long time. Someone's gonna need to step up while I'm gone.
Alright, Circuit. That'll make this a lot easier for you and the team as a whole. Starting now, I hereby renounce my role as a leader of this group or any forever. Vriska, along with her tactical virtuosity and monstrous ego, are more than suited for the role. And if, when, and to wherever she eventually decides to fuck off for mysterious yet to be explained reasons, then anybody else who feels inclined can slide right into that position so long as it isn't me.
Great, it's settled. I'm the leader. I gladly accept the baton you're going to such lengths to pass to me, Karkat. Honored, in fact. Not everybody is nearly as passionate about labels or rank as you. In fact, I'm pretty sure whatever about the distinction, your melodramatic endorsement of my abilities is appreciated.
Fuck you!
Hold on.
Papaya.
I know. Excuse me, Miss Leader. Not that it would ever occur to me to cast the slightest doubt on your strategic expertise, but I was wondering when you were planning on getting to the actual strategy part of this meeting.
Glad you asked, Miriam. Way to keep the meeting on point. Remind me to give you a promotion.
A promotion to what?
Nothing. Nobody's getting a promotion. It was a joke.
Awful fucking joke.
Fuck!
Thanks, Arqueus.
Awesome.
No problem.
Oh, shit.
Finally, that fucking robot horse thing shut the fuck up.
Fuck you.
The answer is pretty soon. As soon as Egbert and Alon get here, which should be Just give it another second or two. Right.
Vriska. She went so fucking high, not even dogs can hear her.
Right about.
Yo, can we maybe bust out some refreshments while we wait for this totally imminent thing to transpire? Can I take a look in the fridge? Is there what's in the? Why is the fridge here?
There are no drinks in the fridge.
What's
the
in the
fridge here
fridge?
is for reasons.
No, sorry. I think I missed that part of the conversation. What's the deal with
Honk.
it? Oh, yeah. Never mind. Just ignore the fridge.
Up. The fuck up. They're here.
Oh, great.
OMG.
Roy, look at Rose.
Tiny.
Lord.
Look at fucking Dave and
Look at
Carcat.
Dave.
Look at Dave.
Look at
Whole body's
Oh
Vriska.
my god. Bro,
Wow.
Dave has got
Jake
the
has his
Carcat
baby
fit.
outfit.
So true. Can't Dave.
Oh my god.
Tavros.
Hi, John.
Whoa. Hi everybody.
Wow, he's really here, isn't he? Hey,
The
John.
young Homestuck.
Wow, Sky from the webcomic. Don't just mumble to yourself, you rude fuck. Say hello. Oh yeah, hey John, what's up?
Hey Dave, not much. Hi again, Carcat. I only saw you like 5 minutes ago, but I guess that was years ago for you. Damn. You've probably been through a whole lot of silly nonsense, haven't you? Wait, never mind.
I've
You
been
don't have
through
to
your
answer
mom.
that. There will be plenty of time to catch up. Hi to everybody. Hi to everyone else too. Oh man, I miss you all so much. Even the people I don't know very well or haven't met yet. Oh, by the way, this is Roxy. She's my new friend, and we just went on a crazy adventure together to save the timeline and come find you all. So, here we are.
Ooh. Anyway, Roxy, go. Someone. There's an obvious
Roxy.
answer here.
Roxy.
I sure do wonder who's going to voice this character.
Hey,
Man, I sure do wonder
Roxy.
who I am talking to right now.
Man, I
Roxy.
sure wonder.
I sure do wonder.
Hey, Roxy. There we go.
There we go. She
Oh
did
my
it,
gosh.
guys. Woo!
Hey, do the thing.
Round of applause. Gather round.
Hi.
Oh my fucking god.
He's roaring.
Dash. Doof.
Touchdown!
No flipping way. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, sure.
Bro
I
didn't even
completely
say
went for
it.
that
Bro
page.
didn't even say it. Bro didn't even say
No,
it. Bro
'cause-
didn't
because-
even
oh
say
my-
it.
Line. You skipped
Oh, hey,
your line.
Terezi.
Hello,
Let the
Egbert.
record show that Homestuck said "daw" there, and he did not say it.
Yeah.
Guess our plan worked out pretty well, huh? This session is in much better shape than the last time I saw it. You really bailed us out.
You're welcome.
I mean, not that you specifically had anything to do with it. You were as much the beneficiary of your future self's crafty schemes as I was, so don't get too smug.
No, I'm pretty comfortable being smug and taking credit for future me's ideas. I've always been on excellent terms with my future self. She and I get along famously.
Okay, whatever you say. Me. I know the Scarp agenda wasn't really your idea, per se, but do you have any idea what all that stuffed dragon shit was about? Did that actually serve a purpose in the timeline? Or were you just fucking with me?
I was almost certainly fucking with you.
Okay, wow, great. Good to know. Thanks for that, Trezzy. That was a really awesome use of our time.
I'm glad we are in complete agreement.
Wait, what? What's this about stealth dragons? Terezi, what stupid thing did you make John do?
Oh, you know.
I just sent him on a few totally indispensable mission-critical errands is all. No big deal.
Yeah, forget it. Long story short is I got owned. The end. By the way, good to see you again, Vriska.
Good to see you too, John.
It's cool that you're alive now instead of being cunning ghost pirate. I think your ways probably are more valuable to have here in the land of the living. At least I hope so.
I couldn't agree more. I never got the chance to thank you for knocking me out a few years ago. I mean, obviously, because I was unconscious, but thanks for that. I was being an idiot and deserved it. And as a bonus, it apparently saved my life, so thanks. You're a real friend.
Don't mention it. Vriska.
I've received quite a few beatings in my time, and not only did I
Spacing out.
each one sound like shut up, but they led big changes for me on the road to becoming impeccably evolved
Gee,
person.
sorry.
That's
By the measure, it was probably the most critical smackdown of my entire life.
That's cool. If you ever need another really important punch in the face, just let me know. I'm your man.
I think she needs one now. Why? Go ahead, John.
No,
Rose,
I don't think so.
how
Hey, John.
dare you cure alcoholism?
Oh, okay.
Hi. Nice to see you alive and well again. Not to mention in the correct timeline.
Yes, you did it. I'm still a bit unclear on exactly what it was you did, but whatever it was, you sure did the hell out of it.
Yeah.
And
Thank
I
you for
did your
returning
mom.
with my Roxy.
High five, bro. Fuck yeah.
Thank you for returning with my Roxy is obviously the remark I meant to say, and is the statement of a reasonable person.
Of course. Really, it is good to see you. I'd give you a hello hug, but you seem kind of tied up at the moment. Oh my gosh.
Bro is struggling.
Shut up.
Bro did not say that's cute.
For
Bro
the
skipped
record,
over
he said,
Hello.
"Oh, how
Um,
cute."
Yeah,
For the
James,
record, that's what
sorry,
John
right?
Egbert said.
Thank you for the recording's sake. Thank you, Juvie.
You're welcome.
Yes, that's me.
You sent me a letter once, right? In the box full of weapons and a rabbit?
Oh, yeah. Thanks for that. That was me. I did not just read the wrong line.
Thanks for that. Thanks for reading my
You're
line.
welcome.
That was cool. It made me really curious to meet you.
Right. Me too. I mean, curious to meet you, not me. Not the letter. I mean, that didn't make me. I mean, I was always curious. Doggone it.
What?
I've become socially awkward, John. I had stuff to say. I wanted to say when we met. There's so many people here. Sorry.
It's okay. I understand. I'm shy too. Let's catch up sometime. Just you and me, man to man.
Ooh, roger that.
Oh, hey Tavros. Looks like you're here too.
Hell, definitely. But don't worry, I'm not very shy.
Yeah, I know.
So you can feel free to say as many wait, I'm gonna use all caps.
Who doesn't?
As many
It's reverse
things
caps.
to me in conversation as you want.
That's nice to know. Maybe later.
Nobody wants to talk to you.
I do.
Hi Dave.
You're a loser. Hey,
Fuck
bro.
you.
I thought you were calling me a loser, Dave.
No.
You're-
No, sorry, wrong person. I mean, you are.
Of course,
well,
calling me a loser.
well, yeah, just.
You're
all
back
losers.
and
There's a lot
alive,
of
all
losers
because
here.
of me.
I guess
Especially
that's the
you're
thing
the big
we're all
one.
accepting as true. Yeah, definitely. Sure, whatever helps you sleep at night, buddy.
It's okay. There's
Uh-huh,
no need to
sure.
thank me.
I mean, I wasn't going to, but like, not as it means it being an arbitrary dick to my number one childhood pal from the past. I have literally no first-hand cognizance of ever being in danger. I just fucked around with a meteor for a bunch of years, and here I am, and so are you, which is, yeah, it's pretty dope, pretty cool, pretty swag. Oh yeah.
It is very dope. Shut the fuck up, please.
Not.
Hey, Carcat, don't leave me hanging here.
Maybe you are a loser. What?
There is more than enough fist bump to go around for everybody. I left it hanging there just for you, but you are leaving me high and dry here, dude.
Carcat, holy shit, where are your manners? Leaving a fist unbumped like that? This is a new low. Oh my god! You didn't leave your fist there hanging for me. You fist bumped Dave, then withdrew your fist to say some things, then re-offered your fist to me the moment you said, "Don't leave me hanging." I saw you with my own eyes.
Wow, Carcat, that is really pedantic.
Pedantic. Bro,
Pedantic. That's what I said.
You added an extra, and you said pedantic.
Ah, man, I really okay. And now you actually are leaving me hanging in order to explain your nonsense. I'm this close to revoking your bumping privileges.
God damn it. Here.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Yo.
Strider to the rescue. The fist bump has been secured. Dave, no! Fuck!
Guys,
We're reading Homestuck.
what's going?
Wow.
That is really funny.
I wanted to do it off my own volition. This doesn't count. It's not real.
Oh, it's real, buddy.
No, I'm going to fist bump you later when I'm feeling it, but it's going to be fucking natural. Mark my words.
We'll see, Carcat. We'll see.
Wrecked.
Hey, Dave. Why is Jade asleep? And also Teen Nana, or Jane, I mean.
Oh, yeah, Vriska had to knock them out.
Oh, like how she knocked out
Crazy
alcoholism.
string cheese.
What? Why?
And they were kicking up a ruckus.
Can you wake them up?
Don't fucking wake them up.
Yeah, we can wake them up. Yeah,
Oh.
no, we can't. Just kind of brainwashing thing going on. Gotta keep them napping. Especially Jade. I'm sure you know what kind of crooked ass baloney fuck powers she got. Can't let her turn those against us. That'd be real bad.
Right.
Probably pretty psyched to see you though.
You think?
Yeah, yeah, I don't know if you know this or not, but apparently along the way, our version of John died. So she made the whole trip without you. It's really sad.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
It's kind of all your fault. Yeah, this timeline was gearing up to be pretty tragic, I guess, but then you sort of Deus Ex out of nowhere and spared us of sad times. I mean, from your point of view, I guess it isn't Deus Ex shit. You were just the normal John you always were. Oh, zipping around like a nerdy hyper god, saving everything from whatever, but from our standpoint, you just kind of yanked yourself out of random ass nothing, but you know what? I'll take it. Crazy
Man.
string cheese.
I had no idea. I guess that's what typhus meant.
John, you want some?
That's... What?
String cheese.
Sure. I was kind of in the middle of saying something, though.
No.
Can it wait? Alright. That's so sad. Poor Jade. I can't believe she had to spend all that time on the ship thinking I was dead. I mean, I guess I was dead, but, like, you know what I mean? Are you sure we can't wake her up for a second just so she can see I'm alright?
Feel free, but I have a feeling you'll be joining her nap if you try, and you may or may not wake up.
Darn. What? Okay, I guess I'll catch up later. Hey, what about Dave's right?
Dad,
No, that sucks too. Fuck.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
You guess?
It's a weird subject for me. Should be a weird subject for you too. You kind of hated him and threw a fit the last time you saw him. Like,
Retcon.
that was always on borrowed
You don't know
time,
about that.
wasn't he? I mean, that was his whole thing, right? I
I-
wouldn't have known about that even if you hadn't retconned it.
I don't know. I'll miss him anyway. True. I'll miss him anyway. Even if he isn't the real Dave, I kind of feel bad for ever thinking of him as a less real version, actually.
Yeah, fuck you for that. Yeah, he's me and exactly what I would be like if I was a moping existential bird, so it's kind of embarrassing to even talk about. Okay, I guess it is sad, but, a lot of versions of me have died, so I'm kind of desensitized. It's like when you play COD. Lots of versions of all of us, including you. Isn't what's important that certain dubiously categorized iterations of ourselves are all alive here and now and hanging out? More
Yeah,
alive.
that is what's important. I guess
Unlike
there will
God.
be. I guess there will be time to reflect on everything that was lost later, like dead time clones and double dead ghosts or other such hogwash. Right now, I'm still so excited to see everybody. There's so much crazy stuff for us all to catch up on. I don't even know where to start. It's overwhelming.
Don't worry, we've got, a few hundred pages of talking, so
Oh,
don't stress over it. We
Is
still
that all?
have some time to kill before shit starts getting real in the session. At least according to our Vriska in chief.
what the fuck are you talking about, Dave? Fuck.
Wow, that was a real bad slip up there. You're confusing all the names, even the fictional ones.
Mhm.
All the bad guys are still just outside the Incipisphere. They won't converge here until a few hours or so let's all just sit back a while and shoot the shit. And I do mean empty our clips into the shit. Like, really pump that turd full of lead. Right up until she gets bossy again and commandeers our fly bro times with more shrill tactical exhortations.
Like COD?
Like COD. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds great. Oh, fuck me. Alright.
Oh, you think this is the worst?
No,
Yeah.
This
You
is
think-
pretty
You
bad.
think this is bad?
This
No,
is
just
pretty
wait.
bad.
We gotta go in order.
Or
Oh, you have to go in order. I can't even fucking.
You don't have to, but we should because they kind of are written that way.
So, tell me about your ridiculous meteor journey. The Dave from the bad timeline told me some funny stories when we got together on the grassy hill planet, but we weren't actually hanging out for that long, so I didn't hear much. Also, I'm mostly sure Vriska wasn't alive during their trip.
Oh, well, let me tell you. Vriska was most certainly alive during this one. Like, almost extra alive, if that was possible. And it sucked.
I think I know what you mean. I spent some time with her when she was a ghost, and let's just say whatever her mortality status is, she makes her presence hard to ignore.
Yes! Yes! I love this! Can we spend our whole reminiscence just destroying Vriska slightly above audible level?
Slightly? Carcat, you only have one volume 7.
Wow! Fuck you? Okay, dude, maybe let's not spend our pal time trash talking circuit, if only because there's no way you're not getting repeatedly trounced exactly like that. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll chill out. You're right, Dave, as usual.
Wow, Kargat, for a funny, shouty guy, you backed down on that really fast. I'm almost a bit disappointed. I was looking forward to more of your patented ravings.
Patented.
Fuck off.
Hey, John Funkbert, I'll have you know I'm a little more mature and reasonable than the last time you saw me. I'm a lot more than Mr. Hollersponge One Note, and anyone who disputes this can cordially invite me to play their dirty seat fob like a discount harmonica.
Oh, well, I'm sold.
Seriously, though, it's pretty cool to finally meet you. I mean, under more civil, rational circumstances. Unlike whatever the fuck that brief encounter was 3 years ago where you KO'd Vriska and then poof your flimsy ass into the fuck-all continuum. I know I seemed really mad about that at the time, but for whatever reason, but really, I've had so many boring hours on that meteor just been barely reflecting on the roughly 10,000 ways I don't give the slightest fuck about whatever idiotic bullshit the next line says. Twist of fate transpired back there.
Okay.
I'm completely over it. I'm over a lot of things, actually. I went through character development.
Are?
Yeah.
You did? With Vriska
Like-
here?
No. Like,
Oh.
remember back when I was yelling at you all the time from my computer? Back then I probably would have felt nervous or awkward about this encounter. Because of... Well, you know.
No.
I was hitting on you briefly in a very
What?
confusing, non-chronological way without even realizing how badly I was shoving my strut pod down my very own statement tunnel. Dude. I mean, until you mercifully and with a fair amount of tact shut me down. Don't you remember?
Maybe?
How can you not remember that? You don't remember the
I don't-
infamous line, "I am not a homosexual"?
The homosexual? Yeah, no, I don't know. It was a long time ago. And we had a lot of ridiculous conversations.
Okay, well, maybe it was a bigger deal for me than it was for you. I mean, obviously
Speedy Kirby
it was.
Squeak
That's
Squad.
sort of the whole point. But the real point is, or that I was trying to make, is that it isn't a big deal anymore because I'm over it. Carcat, what the fuck are you doing? What? What the fuck do you mean, Dave? I'm talking quite casually about some shit that's not a big deal. And the whole point is that it's not a big deal anymore, so I'm just casually saying that. God, why is that so hard for anyone to understand? Okay, it's an unreasonable conversation to have, but like, we just started friend jamming about past anecdotes to get us all up to speed or whatever, and you're already trucking out these guns. Guns? What guns? Just saying it. It doesn't sound that casual, and no big deal if you keep saying it's casual, and no big deal, and oh, and it's also the first fucking thing out of your mouth to John in 3 years. Sorry, I'm so truly fucking sorry. I forgot there was such an astoundingly smooth pile of shit in a cape within my judgment radius.
No, I mean, I think I remember. I think you were black flirting with me or something, but in backwards order and while constantly yelling. I didn't really even know what that was, and then I told you I wasn't a homosexual, so it was kind of a moot point. But also, you didn't even know what that was either.
Yes, that's basically what happened, and that is exactly what I was trying to say. It was over, and it wasn't a big deal anymore. But now it's a big deal again, I guess. That's fucking great. Thanks, Dave. Yo, I'm hardly one to talk here since I am a goddamn geyser of hilariously self-pulverizing Freudian bloopers. At this point, I can't even pretend to keep a lid on any shit I've got in me because I know sooner or later during one of my rad soliloquies, I'll just pratfall butt backwards into an embarrassing admission, and I just have to be like, yeah, okay, that's my shit. That's what I'm about. Let's just get the fuck on with our lives. So when John's like, hey man, and you're all locked and loaded with some stuff about how you're over him and go on and on about it like it's some way obvious protest too much shit and everybody knows it, so I don't see how it salvages any of your dignity or whatever to pretend that's not what's happening. Oh my fucking god. So what I'm saying is if you're so eager to push this out there, I'm not pushing this out there. If you're pushing this out there, which you are, then maybe we should rap about it. I mean, discuss it critically and earnestly, not drop ill rhymes or anything. That could be sweet too. Ugh. So are you sure you don't still have these unreconciled black rom feelings about John? I say we air this out before it ferments into some rank and hella unexamined feeling sauce.
Dave, I think you're making Carcat uncomfortable. Are you being a wise guy trying to make us uncomfortable?
No, I don't do that to bros. That's huge uncool. I don't see what this has to be. What has to be uncomfy about chatting out our true ass thoughts and emotions? Dude, you clearly had a spades thing for John, but I don't recall you ever bringing it up. Is this something you've been thinking about all this time, or? No, not really. Yeah, we could have talked about this. I have all kinds of shit to say about John, seeing as he was my #1 dude for approximately the majority of 13 years. The main dead end here, man, is like nothing personal at all. It's just that he is literally incapable of hating anyone. I know that. That is the exact fucking thing I knew and understood, and why I felt so stupid about it in hindsight.
Well, not that I really want to egg on this train of thought, but I don't know if that's quite true.
It's not?
I can get really angry and hate stuff too, just like you, but I think only in extreme cases. The skull guy in suspenders I got really pissed off at. But I'm 100% sure that hate was platonic.
Getting pissed off at a suspended dude sounds like just the sort of yarn I want to be all ears for sometime. But okay, that's something to work with. Hey, Carcat, maybe there's some hope yet. Maybe it's not a total lost cause. I fucking hate Striders.
Okay, Dave. It definitely sounds like you're trying to own us now.
Own what? No way. I'm being as real as a motherfucker. Because I fucked your mom.
Being able to hate things is the smaller part of that equation. What about the other part? Don't you think that's a little more significant?
What part?
The part about not being a homosexual.
John, dude, I gotta say, when you talk about being or not being a homosexual, you kinda sound like a corny old man, like fucking the other guy over there.
What? Why? No, that's a normal way of putting it. I mean, it's a pretty normal thing to say, right? When that's how you are?
Somebody fucking kill me! What does normal mean, though? Normal was some crap that ruled our dead civilization. We left that behind years ago. It's all a huge pile of shit that doesn't matter anymore.
Okay. So then, you're saying... What are you saying?
I'm not sure, I guess, actually. I talk. Okay, I guess what I'm saying is, I don't think it's all that as simple as you think it is. Or maybe not, like, actively think it is, but continue to assume it is on account of not thinking about it much. Due to a lot of junk about the subject that gets shoved into our brains from movies and stuff while we're just dumb kids. I'm just saying, it probably isn't as absolute or simplistic as the way you've been framing it. Or maybe it is for you personally, I don't know. I'm just guessing you haven't spent much time thinking about it, if only because all the stuff we read and watch suggests that, like, even examining your honest thoughts about it is a perilous road to go down. Because if you actually think too much about it without always having that undercurrent of, ha, nope, 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 then what happens? What if it turns out you're like, not exactly the way you thought you were. Or maybe not so much that as old presumptions about what you were turn out to be not that relevant. Why? Why are these words happening to our conversation? To our conversation. There. I don't know, man. Not sure what you've been doing the last 3 years, all riding a large boat, then saving everyone from apocalyptic whatever, but I've had a fuck ton of time on my hands to think about stuff I've said and done in the past, like why I said and did them. A lot of things I once would have insisted or like part of my brand and helped me come across cool and smartassy, but now I'm not so sure. We used to rip on each other all the time for being gay even though we knew we weren't, which of course is what made it funny, remember?
Yeah, I don't know. It was pretty funny sometimes. It was just a lot of joking around.
Yeah, I know. It frankly is funny to say how gay something is sometimes. Let's face it, sometimes someone or something's just flat out really fucking gay. And there's no two ways about it. It's more like that through the preponderance of all that jokey shit is an underlying implication that it's all lame stuff or pansies. But unlike us, no, we're not lame. And that's the joke, which thrives on this like double buried implication that the real cool shit is founded on this absurd wanky ideal about masculinity, which if you think about it is dumb as fuck. One, dumb as fuck, maybe. Two, the male adulteration of masculinity to that extent, to be honest, is pretty fucking gay unto itself. And three, was always some totally impossible shit for us to live up to anyway. I think all that's mixed up with the same phony ideals about heroism. Like living up to the storybook idea of what a hero to me feels like almost interchangeable with living up to society's snapshot of what a hard manly dude should be.
Minecraft.
I stopped pretending I could ever live up to either thing a while ago. And mainly I spent time looking back on the sheer magnitude of all my joking around. I used to lambast fuckers left and right, grinding them into the pavement over how gay they probably were and how much they were quite possibly jonesing to kiss some dudes or such. I don't really feel bad about it in the sense that it was jerky or like insensitive necessarily, even though I guess it maybe was. More that I feel like it was probably transparent. A massive front of outrageous snark to disguise a lot of insecurity. Like a fucking cover-up. As long as I kept clowning hard about it, I didn't actually have to think about it or face my actual beliefs.
Dave, all that's cool and all, and I think I mostly agree, but, how do I put this? Are you gay now?
What? No. The words. Why don't the words stop, dear God?
I don't know. It sounds to me like you're trying to tell me something here.
Man, no, look.
I mean, it's okay if you're gay now. That's totally cool, if true. I just think you turning gay would be kind of a weird consequence of me changing the timeline around. Okay, not weird. Okay, look. Just unexpected. I don't know what I did that would account for that. Maybe saving one of Terezi's plush toys did some goofy homosexual butterfly effect thing on you. Jeez, who knows?
Dude, you aren't listening. Although a gay butterfly effect is a pretty funny idea, let's not dismiss that as a concept altogether. Anyway, what I'm trying to say here is sort of getting lost in the weeds here. The fact that you were wondering if I turned gay makes me think maybe you're still not quite on the wavelength I'm trying to ramble on here. You're just not woke, John. Maybe we should wrestle this topic to the ground another time. There's
Look,
a
man,
lot
I
more
may
wanna
not
say.
be woke. I may not be woke. I did explain you turning gay because of my shenanigans. Weird. So
This is probably not the venue. I mean, not literally wrestle on the ground, because that is maybe literally the gayest course of action we could possibly take, but you know what I mean. Yes! Later, talk later, because then the words would stop. Oh, wouldn't that be lovely? Karkat
That's
hates gay
fine.
people.
we can talk about anything you want anytime. I'm just still true, by the way. I'm just still confused about what you're getting at is all. Like, what is the bottom line here? Are you actually attracted to boys now? Do you did you like date any boys? But there weren't even that many boys on the meteor. Well, there's the clown guy. But I don't really see you in him. That really only leaves where you and Carcat. Are you and Carcat like?
Just got the 7th Doctor in Mude.
OMG.
No,
You
no,
hear that,
no,
video
no,
listeners?
no. I retreat to my safe space and get the words, the
That's
stupid
inside.
fucking prattle jockeying like rowdy barn beasts up against the partitions of good fucking sense and the most basic of personal boundaries, the goddamn blither of tactless nincompoops, how it continues to haunt my wretched ears. The words spill all over the side of this enchanted metal frog discus like a babbling spring in a mythical forest governed by a guild of gossip-hungry lobotomy hobbits. This deluge of words leaked from the incontinent crevices of two brainless, gushing yammer twats. It overfloweth, oh how it overfloweth, sogging my gray, practical pair of pants, the leggings of a simple man, a humble man. It then continues its downward trickle, dousing my unremarkable shirt, the serviceable garment of your average Alternian Joe, chilling the frail torso beneath, a pathetic duffel of meat racked with heavy sobs caused by words which continue to drip and sluice and spill, threatening to drown me, pledging to, promising, and yet I still will not drown. Why, when I drown, please let me drown so the words will be no more.
You know, Dave. I
The
may be a little
words.
off here. I may be a little.
Words.
This may just be a hunch, but I think we're definitely making Carcat uncomfortable now.
No fucking shit. Yeah, maybe we should drop this.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you ever picked this up from him, but he's a pretty sensitive guy.
What? No.
It's true. He's pretty much
No.
the easiest dude to rip on and makes for an irresistible target, but you also have to know where to draw the line. Really don't want to actually, like, upset him.
Yeah,
He'll
me neither.
burst your eardrums.
By the way, Dave, what the fuck is he doing?
Man, I don't know. That's just his regular shit. Like, an everyday occurrence, but with different bodily positions and geographic configurations.
I see.
Bro, will you get the fuck up here? No! Okay, suit yourself.
Get a load of this fucking guy, Dave. You get a load of this guy?
No.
Oh.
This guy's pretty fucking nuts, huh?
That's what I'm saying.
Anyway, as you can see, I've been spending probably way too much time with trolls. Specifically this fucker. It messes with you. It gets you thinking about stuff. You know?
I can't imagine. I think life was a lot more boring on the ship, but we talked about you all a lot. We would always wonder how you and Rose were managing to get along with all those crazy trolls. I think mostly we pictured a lot of arguments.
It's not too far off.
I'm still getting used to having such insane, limitless powers that let me go anywhere I want. It's tempting to go to time periods like yours and find out what I missed, but I don't want to mess with too much anymore, since it seems like I got the timeline to a nice stable place. I might go back and change you from that weird thing, but you know. So I guess I just have to do what any regular guy does.
Make me ungay.
And imagine I would never. My gay friend Dave, fondly that it would be like if I got to travel with you guys. I wonder if I would have gotten like absorbed in troll culture too, or troll ways of thinking.
It's really inevitable. You pick up the lingo, they pick up yours.
Turning straight.
It's like a stupid cultural melange after a while. It barely makes any sense from either frame of reference.
I wonder if I would have learned to understand black romance. It's such a goofy idea, but it seems pretty important to trolls.
They take all their quadrants pretty seriously, to be honest.
You need to get like a job or something.
John
Yeah,
Earth is gone.
It is? Yeah, years ago when we first met the trolls, I remember being pretty fascinated by all our cultural differences. When Karkat and Brisky were telling me about them, I remember really sincerely trying to understand it all from their point of view. It's hard though. I have a hard time seeing from other people's viewpoints. I'm so stubborn in my old ways. I still think about the idea of black romance sometimes and try to imagine how that really works or feels. I don't know. Do you understand it?
Yeah, I've spent enough time talking about it where I think I get it, but I've never had any cause or any real inclination to put it into practice or anything.
Mainly the idea of hating somebody and translating that into attraction or some kind of romancy feeling. It feels so alien to me. And you're right, I have a really hard time even hating anyone in the first place.
Word.
I mean, I get annoyed by people, sure.
Like who? Me?
No, not really. More of your type. Well, sometimes, but not much. I always tended to exaggerate my grievances with you for the sake of...
Yeah?
A better example is more recently when I was doing my retcon mission, I was really annoyed with Terezi and her mind games.
Yup.
It definitely never crossed the line to hate though, because we were working together to try and fix a dire situation, and even though she's weird and insane, she's otherwise a pretty good friend. But all her needling and japes at totally inappropriate times, when there are so much more on the line, it was so frustrating.
Egbert, I have news for you.
Huh?
Oh,
doesn't
he's
get
back.
black from.
Alright, side up and everything. Woo! I heard you were talking about quadrants, so I decided to pause my tantrum. It will
Good for you,
resume
man.
later.
Oh.
John, all you're doing here is describing the subtle feelings which plant the seed for having a caliginous crush on someone.
What?
You heard me. You are naively admitting to struggling with some black feelings for Terezi. So there you go. Question answered. Turns out you are perfectly capable of black romance.
Karkat, shut the fuck up. No.
A fair rebuttal. You gotta read the line for the next line to work. Yeah, it's got to be exact.
Oh, no. Sorry.
You gotta put more effort into it.
No.
A fair rebuttal. However, consider this counterpoint.
Improv, what the hell?
Yes?
Fuck you. But I don't hate her, and I'm sure I never will. I'm just saying I find her, somewhat annoying and really aggravating a lot of the time, but That's it.
Yep, that's it. Nothing
Maybe it's
else
because
could
she's
possibly
hanging
come
out
of
with that girl too much. Anyways,
But that's exactly what the feeling is. It doesn't start out as full-blown antipathy, and it rarely even reaches an extreme level of hostility, even over long-term black relationships. There are peaks to it, but otherwise a general ebb and something flow to the dark feelings, just like with flush relationships.
okay,
Just like Kingdom
but
Hearts, John.
I don't know if I'm expressing myself clearly. I don't like Kingdom Hearts. I felt aggravated by her a lot, but that doesn't fully describe like there were those negative feelings, but
Yeah, that's it, right there. The but is always part of it. What you're trying to say is you had frustrated negative emotions toward her, but they don't comprehensively account for your attitude toward her. Meaning, there are some things about her you actually like, but the negative feelings make it hard for you to put your finger on them or even want to acknowledge them. That is absolutely standard. What good would it be having a Kismesis who didn't possess qualities you actually admired on some level? That would be boring. It wouldn't even work. There'd be no tension, no push and pull in a turbulent emotional landscape. The subtle positives add fuel to the negative feelings, often giving them a reason to exist at all. They inflame the aggravating factors, reminding you deep down how much you would like and admire this person if it wasn't for all their infuriating flaws and the incredible sense of frustration that causes, along with all the associated hot-headed feelings. That's the essence of black romance. And the positive qualities you see deep down in a Kismesis also serve as the basis for red feelings toward that person, assuming the relationship ever starts to vacillate. It's all pretty straightforward, really.
no, this is messed up.
I don't know, John. It all sounds pretty logical to me. Karkat
What?
knows his shit when it comes to quadrants. I just spent 3 years with him.
It can't be true though. It feels so fucked up. What if you're right though? No.
That's part of it too. The no is all part of the feeling. That's how it always goes. This sense of self-incrimination when it's dawning on you that you have these conflicting feelings towards someone who bugs you so much. Oh my god. This whole reaction is so fucking textbook. It's hilarious, really.
It's fucked up though.
It's supposed to feel fucked up.
Oh man, I just want to have a nice catch-up chat, not get so transparently owned at trollmances.
It happens to the best of us sooner or later. This crap is kind of old hat to me by now, but I get why you're kind of freckling at the implications here. Man, really just cutting out.
I don't think I wanted
wasn't
to
done
feel.
talking. John!
Sorry,
You had
sorry.
years of living with trolls to kind of normalize the stuff.
I don't think I wanted to feel normalized though. I'm not ready to. I'm just admit that I have some warped space crush on her based on some feeling I don't understand that makes no sense to me. Oh God, what if it's true? I have to try as hard as I can to suppress this feeling and make sure I never think about it again.
Okay, sounds
I'm
like
out of
a
breath.
weird thing to do, but sure, have fun with that.
Fuck! Yeah, probably. Just please don't tell her about any of this, okay, guys?
John, you don't have to remind us about one of the most fundamental statutes of the Bro Code, which is practically fucking scripture on my planet, dating back hundreds of millennia. Dave and I fucking sleep and breathe the Bro Code in all of its clauses, no matter how fine the print. Feel free to come and talk to us about this anytime. Your secrets will always be safe. Dude, that sentiment is well and good, but when you're pledging a vow of secrecy, maybe you should try to keep it down a little. Damn! Yeah!
Fucking Corker.
Sorry. I have one volume setting. We've been over this.
Dude, no. I don't care. I don't care.
It's not my fault.
I don't understand it, and so I won't. This is really confusing, though.
Are you calling
Assuming
me
you're
gay,
right.
John?
No, I would never, because I hate Preston on having those
Finish
feelings,
the sentence.
and I'm not even saying you aren't. One sentence, but I thought humans weren't supposed to be able to, be that way.
Like what exactly? What way?
Receive and feel romantic stuff in the same way trolls do. Because we're aliens to each other. Well, okay, humans can feel gay stuff pretty often, I guess. But I didn't think we could feel the spade stuff though. I don't know. I just thought it was some screwy biological difference, like being gay.
I love Homestuck.
They're just gonna think this is what it says in the comic, but they can't see it.
Who's they?
Real.
They is just other people I know.
Your viewers. Your wonderful viewers. Your loyal
Nah,
viewers.
I disagree. Both humans and
Yeah,
trolls
guys,
are emotionally
fun fact.
versatile, sentient beings that can feel many hells of different things.
Hey guys, John Egbert from Homestuck here. I'm homophobic. Let's get back to the
He
webcomic.
admitted it. He admitted it. He admitted it.
You're
What, he's
John, man.
homophobic?
No, that he's John, but that too, I guess.
Pull. And I didn't do anything. I was in character, guys. I'm role playing. I'm
You're
RP.
John Egbert.
That's
why you're in
that's. I
character.
mean,
You're
that's
never
pretty
not
much.
in
That's
character.
nearly as bad, honestly.
You're probably right. You're wrong about this. I'm reading the webcomic now. You would know better than me at
He
least.
said I'm right.
No.
There's always a
Are we gonna
smart
bring back the
fallback
let the record
position, by the
show
way.
bit, I guess?
Especially on rap. I could school you on rap too. Are you confused about rap? Let me
No,
tell you
Dave.
about
I
rap.
think I'm pretty squared away on rap. At least for now.
So, this has been a hell of a reminiscence so far.
Yeah, I'm homophobic.
Seriously though, I wasn't actually intending to fork this like instantaneously in the direction of some like legitimately sincere dialogue on fucking sexuality and romance. I didn't plan on this, dude. You gotta believe me. I didn't know
believe
you
you.
were homophobic.
I didn't know people could be this different. I believe you. It's been cool though.
Yeah. So, did we cover everything?
Probably not. I'm still homophobic. Oh, right. You dated Jade for a while, so there's that.
Whoa, what?
I mean, Dave Sprite did. It was a lot better than whatever's going on.
Oh.
And of course, I mean, the one from my time. Obviously not the one from this time, because who died, I guess, before that happened.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Man, that still just seems so sad. Guess even when you fix things, not everything can be perfect.
Yeah. So, how'd that go? Me and Jade, or him and Jade?
Okay, I guess. My sense was it was kind of dramatic overall. I'm not sure it was the best relationship, probably because of Dave Sprite's unique issues. But there were a lot of fun memories. I'll tell you about them sometime. Maybe when Jade is awake, because I'm sure she'd want to know too.
Yeah.
I bet she'd love to hear about her failed relationship, Dave, with a person who died while she was,
Alone.
and was left alone for 3 years. One of the she instead of just being sad that her friend died, she also knows that she could have had romantic feelings for this person. Anyways, I just don't feel that stuff,
Hey, the girl you came with, Rose's mom?
Roxy?
Yeah, what's she like?
She's nice, really nice. She's fun and easy to talk to. It almost feels like has always been one of our friends,
Yeah, how long have you and she actually been traveling together?
Not too long. We only met like a day ago, I mean, from my perspective.
Huh.
She's been through some really difficult stuff recently. Well, we both have, actually. But I feel like it was all a bit more personal for her, being on her adventure and then suddenly losing all her friends and watching Rose die there, while she'd been kind of viewing Rose as a version of her mom. I was just some goofball drifting randomly here and there between realities, so I was mostly just confused by everything. But for her, like I am right now, I could tell it was all really devastating. So I'm happy she gets to be with Rose again. Not to mention all her other friends. For some reason, I feel happier for her getting to reunite with people she lost than I do for myself.
Sounds like you like her.
I do.
No, I mean, actually like her.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Wow, dude. Maybe after one day, maybe you should slow your roll.
I didn't say I did, though.
I'm joking. It's fine. Who cares?
Okay. Sure.
She's my mom, isn't she?
Man. I'm not sure if we should keep thinking about all our relationships the relations that way.
Why?
It's kind of weird.
Is it?
Uh,
Do you feel weird about dating my mom? Is that it?
I'm not dating her.
But if you did, then you wouldn't want to think of her like that because it of the weird familial weird times it invokes.
Jeez, I don't fucking know. I don't know if I'm ready for every single deep conversation we can squeeze into this wacky rapid fire session of 700 pages of fun pal talk.
Okay, but I think I like thinking of her as my mom, even if it's a little weird.
You do? Why?
Not sure. I never even stopped and
Do you want me
thought
to
about it
fuck your mom,
before.
dude?
The idea of what it would be like to have a mom
Okay.
instead of a hyper-aggressive lunatic of an adult male guardian, I never let myself give it a second of consideration. But now, seeing her actually here, even though she's just some teen girl I never met, I like the idea. It's nice.
Okay. That's actually kind of cute.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it kind of fucking is.
Alright, well, no matter what happens, it's okay with me if you want to think of her that way.
Sweet. Should probably ask her, not you, but cool.
Eh.
Hey, we're
Wait,
done!
more!
We
Oh,
got
God.
it over with.
we
Wow.
got done with
That was
Wait,
just
scroll
one.
down.
That was
We should
just
read this
one.
page. You are confronted with an especially empowering character selection menu. 8 choices? Free will has done it again. It has caused you to feel alarmed and anxious, but maybe, just maybe, slightly excited as well. You cautiously click on a batch of teens to discover your true feelings. 8 possible options is actually kind of a lot. Now that you think about it, it may be easy to forget to click some of them. To make absolutely sure you've clicked on all teen batches before proceeding, you check to see if the links below are purple first. If any of them are blue, it means you didn't read those, and you probably should before continuing. Wow. Free will sure is a lot of responsibility and hard work. And I don't have to talk anymore. I'll be right back.
Really?
Yet.
I guess not.
I'm sorry.
My fortress is going well.
Nice.
I've just had a guy get a strange mood though, and he wants leather, so I'm having to very quickly slaughter a yak.
Ah.
Where's the lawn from Homestuck, guys? Real.
Slaughtering.
So I'm a little preoccupied for a second.
That's fine. We can take a slight voice break. I got a big glass of water.
We're
Yeah, I
taking
should
an
probably
intermission,
water
guys.
too.
Let's take
I'll
a
be
mega
back for
pause.
Yeah, it's
What's
took
up?
a few years to get back to this.
What's up?
Mega
Hello?
pause.
The mega pause.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh.
It's happening right now.
yeah. So, take 3 years, guys.
How's it going, guys?
It's going.
That's crazy. You know Kingdom Hearts?
Going. I do. I'm well acquainted with it.
That's crazy. Probably gonna play the first one for the 15th time. Because I found it.
Okay, but you should play the second. You should play the second. That's crazy. That much the second. It's cool. It's almost insane.
If you buy me Kingdom Hearts 2,
I
I'll
will
play Kingdom Hearts 2.
I dead ass will, but you have to play it in Japanese because that's the better version.
I'm not playing the Wii Disney game without the English fucking Disney voice actors.
No, it'll have the voices. If everything will be in Japanese, the words and stuff.
Oh, the
Just-
subtitles?
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Listen. No, I actually think this is a joke. I need you to play the second game.
You need me to play all the way through? I can stream it and call.
Yes, yeah, because the second one is just so good. You'll pick it up.
Because I'm assuming
and
if you're buying it for me, you're picking it up through Steam, right?
It's not on. Okay, listen.
It's like Kingdom Hearts on Steam.
No, it's all on Epic.
What?
All of it is on Epic. I'm